What's going on, Eternal Sith fam? It's your boy Darth Eternal here. So today we're going to be talking about the facts and what we know of the world between worlds. But before we do that, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell so you're always in the know. So let's talk about it. So in an interview, Dave Filoni explains basically kind of what the world between worlds is and what it basically will be. So let's talk about it. It's really not about time travel, which I've been hearing a lot about, but it's really not. It's actually not about time travel. It's actually just a place where everything basically comes together and you hear different things going throughout the time. He does hear other voices, but he doesn't know them because he can't really relate to them. So yeah, you hear other things, and I'm sure there are other voices that have to deal with different timelines or, you know, different events, but again, he doesn't relate to them because he doesn't know them. So it's not also a place of gateways, doorways you kind of like go in and out of. Ezra can pull Ahsoka from what we do see out of that world, but Ahsoka can't actually leave that world through his door. So for example, like when we see Kanan, if Kanan gets taken out, Ezra has to put him back in a world basically where everyone is dead, because if he doesn't, everything will cause chaos and destruction from what we know and what is explained to us by Dave Filoni. So also, these portals are more for knowledge and how it can benefit for good knowledge that will lead to also, if it doesn't, it can lead to also destruction if you don't use basically these portals for good. So one of the other things is like, you know, where did it come from? We basically don't know. We know that it comes from, you know, the one Jedi temple that we do see, you know, and we do also see Morai, the daughter, seems to have been able to enter that world, you know, on her own. But I would say the father and the brother and herself probably have something to do with the origins of it, because they are referred to in that episode as gods. So they probably have a lot to do with it, you know. And like I said, you know, this one is an interesting one because, you know, you hear a lot of takes on it, but I think it's an interesting one. I don't think it would be used again, but then again, it might be, because again, if you look at the Ahsoka series and you see its logo, it's very heavily on the World Between Worlds logo. You know, and let's talk about it. Like in the portals, you know, you do see one of them is, you know, one of the connections these portals has, you know, it does hold the portal to the Loth Wolves on it. You know, you see that. You know, the other one has the portal to, you know, Malachor, which has a triangular shape and also resembles like the Sith Temple or a holocron, or both, you know, even all the more. So, you know, we do see that, you know, and also like seeing Palpatine, you know, we see his basically has a Sith logo on it. So, you know, my only question is like, who can enter it and who can't, you know? Because like I said, the rest of these portals, we don't really know about them, you know, but we definitely, you know, for me, what I notice is it leads to other timelines in Star Wars, possibly. That's what I'm gaining from it, which is kind of cool. So I don't see it as like, how would you put it? I don't see it as like basically like a time travel thing. I see it's just like a portal, a gateway to get into certain things that basically relate to you or what you know of. You can go to other ones, but I just do believe that you'll hear the voices that relate to you, and obviously you're gonna go to those voices, right? You know, so we do see in the episode Hayden calling the World Between Worlds a path between all space and time, and I think that's really just what it is. I don't think it's any more or less of that. So I definitely believe that this whole thing with the World Between Worlds is going to be very heavy in the Ahsoka series. I think it's going to play out. I think this whole thing basically causes a different alternate universe. Him saving Ahsoka definitely had to have changed some things, definitely gave us more characters, definitely gave us other things. That's why you do see different, you know, aspects of Star Wars now, you know, even though, yeah, these are things that could have happened, but also I do believe that because saving Ahsoka definitely led to all these other things and gaining more, like I said, more characters. There has to be some sort of domino effect. It can't just be that he saves her and nothing comes out of this. I think that's why we have more Jedi, to be honest, because of him saving her changed everything. Because again, we don't really know the rules. We don't know, you know, what the World Between Worlds really is. We don't know, like, what, you know, if him saving Ahsoka is, you know, has caused, you know, good or bad. Maybe that's why we have Inquisitors, because of that. Maybe, who knows? Again, that's just a theory. It doesn't really, you know, I mean, even though we had them before, yes, but still, it just, everything changes when you obviously save somebody and take them from a timeline, because again, that was a time, that was a time in the timeline that, she should have died. And if it wasn't for him saving her, things would be different. And I'm just, and I hope we get more with that, because I feel like we definitely need more explained on that world between worlds, because I still want to understand, like I said, the rules of it, and I think we all do, but guys, comment down below, let me know what you thought about this episode. This is just one of the things that I wanted to kind of get out, just to explain kind of the whole thing of the world between worlds and get a little bit, juicier and deeper into it. So, like I said, let me know what you thought about this episode, and let me know your thoughts and theories as well. I would love to hear what you think could happen going forward, because again, like, one of the other things I do want to mention as well is, like, if you think about it, I feel like the Clone Wars it's its own universe as well, because think about it, like in the prequels, there was no Ahsoka, there was no Anakin having a Padawan, no rank of master or getting called master. So I don't know, I believe that it's still an alternate universe. So again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, so you're always in the know. Later, guys.